Well, I just realized I got robbed. Damn, how could I be so stupid?
Welcome back. I'm cycling from San Francisco to Argentina to raise awareness for Parkinson's and Lewy body dementia. Let's hit the road. The whole reason I rode it to Tegucigalpa was to ship my drone past Nicaragua to Costa Rica. So I packed it up, wished it a goodbye, and did a full send. I needed desperately to fix my rim so that I could run tubeless again. So I attempted to fix it myself.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to fix my broken rim with this and this. Check it out.
It wasn't long before the universe sent me another sign.
The universe is funny. I'm sitting here on the side of the road trying to fix my rim, and a bike shop mechanic just like rolls up on a bike. He's doing a test ride. He's like, hey, he speaks English. We got a bike shop. You just walked by it. You want to come check it out? And I explained my situation. He's like, I think we can help you. So way closer than trying to find another bike shop. Funny circumstances, huh?
So rather than trying to play MacGyver, I took my busted wheel just up the street to the bike shop where they hooked me up with the rim job. Additionally, I purchased and installed a new set of tires, switching from 50 millimeters wide to 45. We were good to go. After getting a Honduras rim job, which I wasn't sure about, I hightailed it to Nicaragua, really just wanting to get back to my drone as soon as possible. Murphy's Law had other plans. Shortly after getting into Nicaragua, I realized my back tire wasn't holding air and that it was burping air from the previously dented spot on the rim. So I had no other choice than to throw a tube in and try to make it to Managua. But the universe kept throwing me opportunities, as I like to call them.
Here's the situation for the day. Started out great. I noticed this morning as I'm riding that where I damaged the rim, it's not holding a seal. Okay, so I was like, well, it's not holding a seal, then I need to put the tube in, right? I purchased a new tube in Tegucigalpa, so I had a fresh one. Pop that in. We're good to go for a while. I mean, 10, 15 miles down the road, flat. I don't really have any patches. I don't have any patches. I'm saying really. So luckily there was I don't know if it's lucky or unlucky. There's a town 1 kilometer. So I walk my bike into town and I'm trying to find something. What I find is like a tire repair shop. No communication, that's my problem, right? But whatever. Communicate the problem. I sit there like they're working on some cars, whatever, I don't care. I just want to get it fixed. Eventually they get around to me and they just don't seem to care. That we find a hole, but I'm assuming that there's probably multiple. Patch it up, and yeah, I mean, they just rush jobbed it, pushed me out the door, and it wasn't much. Like, you know, I paid them $6, but whatever. And it wasn't fixed. I get, I don't know, a couple hundred meters down the road, flat again. So I'm currently just walking my bike out of town. I don't know what to do. I'm so tired of messing with this back tire. I know it sounds like I'm always complaining. That's not the case. It's just lately I've had a string of bad luck. So I was walking back to the town because I was thinking maybe I'll just catch a bus to Managua because I know there's bigger bike shops there. And on my way back walking to town to catch a bus, I know what you're going to say. That's cheating. It's like 50 miles. Anyways, a guy was like, hey, what's wrong? He spoke English. And I was like, thank God. So I asked him all these questions. And turns out he has a tube to loan me. Also, he knows people in town that can fix it. He says like proper bike shop if I need that. But so he told me where to go because he had to go run some errand real quick. and I'm sitting here waiting for him now. So hopefully, fingers crossed, he has a bike tube. If not, he told me the bus can take me and my bike, and it'll be like $7 to get to Managua, which is like I said, 50 miles from here. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Either way, I'm gonna need to get to a bike shop and fix my rim. I have to get a new rim. I have to run tubeless. There's too much junk on the road to run tubes. I'll just be constantly patching tubes the whole rest of the way down.
Moses helped me, and after visiting with him and his American friend Jay, it was getting late. Managua would be a tomorrow thing. The fix Moses helped me with got me exactly to Managua, where I promptly had another flat. Next up was getting a proper rim job, and hopefully this one wouldn't leak. This specific bike shop was a specialized dealer, so I hoped they could fix me up properly. Nicaragua was a blitz, or so it seemed.
Okay, we're done with Nicaragua. I'm just entering
Costa Rica.
Go right now. Very clean.
Almost immediately after crossing into Costa Rica, I noticed a change. The roads were cleaner with noticeably less debris along the shoulders.
Good morning, we're back. I'm in San Jose, got the drone back. We're gonna head out of town now and beat feet for Panama. Let's go.
It felt good to have the drone back, but I will be honest, it took me a while to get back into the groove of recording my journey.
Stopped at Walmart on the way out of town to grab a couple snacks. Let's see what we got. Apples, muffins, cheese bread.
Biking is great, but one of my absolute favorite things is roadside snacking, especially during a climb, which to get out of San Jose required a lot of. Leaving San Jose, the road wastes no time. It climbs into the clouds, winding through lush mountains before reaching its high point at nearly 11,000 feet.
All right, we made it to the campground for the night. Pretty high up in the mountains. I'm at like 8,300 feet elevation. So it was a pretty good climb today. But the payoff for that is it's much cooler up here. It's probably in the 60s. As you can see, they're letting me throw my tent up under some shelter here. So I don't have to worry about getting wet or throwing up. I mean, I could throw the rain fly on, but I don't have to worry about all my gear being wet, is what I'm saying. But check out this river, check out the view.
It was a steady drizzle at the campground during the afternoon and all night, and the low temperatures were a welcomed refresher.
Good morning. For breakfast this morning, we got some rolls and honey. I've also got a little coffee brewing.
I had a new friend join me for breakfast, to which I offered some peanuts.
Okay, about to do a 6-mile climb. Before I start to descend, getting some snacks in me before I do the climb. See what we got. Homemade bread, gummy sharks, Coke. Got about 2 miles left on this climb. It's kicking my butt, I'm not gonna lie. Wind's blowing right down the pipe. And actually, I never thought I'd say this, but it's actually pretty cold. It's gotta be like low 60s, high 50s. I am above 10,000 feet, so I'm almost 11,000. So I'm ready to crest, cruise on down. There it is, nearly 11,000 feet. Highest we've been on this trip so far.
After hours in the clouds, I finally broke into the sunshine and coasted down towards San Isidro. The hard part was behind me. Now all that was left was finding a place to crash before doing it all again tomorrow.
Good morning. Yesterday we dropped out of the mountains, went from nearly 11,000 feet. Today we're at 2,400 feet. This morning I had to go to a bike shop, so I've been getting a late start. I gotta go get new brakes. Both my brakes are pretty much shot. So this is like a really dense, custardy, kind of sweet cornbread. That's how I would describe it. It's pretty good. This is just your standard carrot cake. Also pretty good, a little dry.
Before leaving town, I found a bike shop that was kind enough to help install my new brake pads and dial in my brake pistons. With my brakes finally sorted, I was ready to hit the road again. Just before my next destination, I found an interesting secluded waterfall just off the main road. I tucked away my bike where I thought it was hidden and tried to get some interesting footage. Little did I know I was being watched, and that would spark a whole series of events.
Well, I just realized I got robbed. I stopped on the side of the road. It was off the road, it was tucked away. There was like a waterfall down there, so I wanted to go down. And like, you can't even see, you're about to cross a bridge, and that's the only time you can see the bike. And anyways, I went down, I locked my bike up and took my wallet. And when I came back up, I was putting my stuff in, and I noticed my bike computer's not there. I said, oh shit, it fell off. And I start digging around. I'm looking in the grass right there. And then I look in my chapstick was on the ground. And then I looked in my same compartment on the top. And I usually have my external battery there. It's gone. Somebody just did a quick grab. They stopped and grabbed what they could and then took off. Damn, how could I be so stupid? I guess I gotta navigate with my phone now.
Okay, I saw this morning that the tracking device, the guy cut it on apparently. I can see the triangulation points exactly where he's at. The only thing is it cut off this morning about 7 a.m. I'm gonna go to the police station and see if we can't go and potentially get this stuff back. That would be crazy. Let's see what we can do.